Hey, I'm Brent Bain from Bain's Greenhouse. Just wanted to welcome y'all out. We're open here at the farm 5 days a week, Tuesday through Saturday.
So this is a year-round operation. Tell me how the whole family is a part of that and just how that goes day in, day out for the operation.
Well, we do run year-round. We keep some produce year-round. We keep a few plants. Our biggest part is in the spring when we're selling vegetable plants, herbs, and flowers. Everybody helps out. All the kids will help sell, help grow, help pot. It's just been a big family operation.
So whenever it comes to time to take it to the market, I know that you've been a big leader in the local farmers market. Tell me when you got involved in that and how this has sort of grown out of that.
Like I said, we started the market in the early 90s in McMinnville. Through the years, I've been on the board off and on, been the president, been the market manager, currently the president of the farmers market there. And we've just really connected with the community and built a customer base and a relationship with folks there, and a lot of them have started to want to come out here, and so we're beginning to expand and change the business so people can come out to the farm itself. That's at 1076 Green Road, Rock Island. You can also reach us on Facebook at Bain's Greenhouse and Farms. We have a website, www.bainsgreenhouse.com. You can order there. We offer home delivery in Warren County and surrounding counties. And you can also reach us by phone at 931-743-7870.
The My Usage app is a way to conveniently pay online, anytime, day or night. You can also come by any Caney Fork Electric office and sign up for the prepay option available using the My Usage app. Know exactly how much electricity is used each day and the cost. Best of all, no monthly bill. You can set up email or text alerts, keep track of your usage, and pay your bill, all with the My Usage app from Caney Fork. Caney Fork Electric, keeping you informed.
Security Federal Savings Bank is always pleased to provide virtually every banking service you could ever need. But more than that, we are proud to offer a relationship with you, your family, or your company. We've been here supplying just what you need and building a trust, a relationship. And that's something hard to find these days. Our bankers are here for you, here to help. If you are interested in a relationship, come to the friendliest bank in town, Security Federal Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome to another edition of Community Insider. Join us as we travel Middle Tennessee, uncovering history and experiencing the adventure of unique stories and events coming to you inside your community.
Hey, I'm Brent Bain. This is my family, my wife Mary Chris, my daughters Eleni, Abigail, this is Sadie on the end, Elijah, my son, and my other daughter Ella. We're a family business, Bain's Greenhouse and Farms. Started here in the early 70s by my dad and gradually transferred from a beef and cattle farm to greenhouse and produce.
So you guys have been doing this selling from the greenhouse here for about how long?
Actually selling from the greenhouse for about 5 years. We've been doing farmers markets since the early 90s.
What got you into this?
My dad used to grow some tobacco as well as beef, and when we got ready to transition out of that, we started growing some produce. We began growing plants for ourselves, and people would see that and wanted to buy plants, so we started growing some extra, and it just gradually grew through the years to what you see here.
Gotcha. So this is a year-round operation. Tell me how the whole family is a part of that, and just how that goes day in, day out for the operation.
Well, we do run year-round. We keep some produce year-round. We keep a few plants. Our biggest part is in the spring when we're selling vegetable plants, herbs, and flowers. Everybody helps out. All the kids will help sell, help grow, help pot. It's just been a big family operation.
So whenever it comes to time to take it to the market, I know that you've been a big leader in the local farmers market. Tell me when you got involved in that and how this has sort of grown out of that.
We, like I said, we started the market in the early 90s in McMinnville. Through the years, I've been on the board off and on, been president, been the market manager, currently the president of the farmers market there. And we've just really connected with the community and built a customer base and a relationship with folks there. And a lot of them have started to want to come out here. And so we're beginning to expand and change the business so people can come out to the farm itself.
So, starting with the oldest, what do you like most about the farm and the greenhouses and what you do here with your family?
Probably the working together part of it.
Anybody else that's going on down the line?
I really like to take pictures of the flowers and stuff. And
You gotta have that. Production and design is important.
I think it's a great experience. We get to learn a lot.
This is our mechanic, by the way. He can fix just about anything.
I like the potting the plants and learning about them.
Mom, anything you want to say?
The whole experience that they get to have. We homeschool, so they get to learn a lot about botany and animals and just being together. It's nice.
That's a blessing, right?
Yeah, we like it.
So, we talked just a little bit about, in the winter, because things isn't full spring yet. So we're seeing sort of behind the scenes. What does that mean day in, day out for you guys? What does it mean to have greenhouses and keep these even in the middle of winter?
It can be, in some ways it's free, you get to set your own schedule, but in other ways it can be restricting. You're confined here when the weather's bad. We heat our greenhouses with wood, so we have to be here to keep the furnaces stocked. We enjoy the freedom to set our own schedule. We can build it around church or vacation, whatnot, but you do have to be here when you need to be here because the plants, they're not very forgiving of being abandoned. This is what we do. This is how we spend our days together. It's our business, our livelihood, but it's also something we love to do.
And I guess watering is a day-to-day inside here.
Yeah, especially as the weather gets warmer, we have to
follow this right.
Okay, as the weather gets warmer, this becomes a daily thing. In the wintertime, it's usually once or twice a week, but.
I guess if you don't do this, a lot of people don't realize, what's the temperature in here currently?
Oh, it's probably about 90 right now.
Wow. So what do you do when it's actually warm?
When it gets warm enough, our sides on our greenhouses will drop down. We can also run fans to circulate some air. The main way to cool is to drop these sides on the greenhouse.
Okay, so that just gives it air.
Yeah.
And
yeah. Sunshine is your best friend in the winter. It really cuts down on how much heat we have to have. The sun can pop out and change the temperature in a greenhouse 30 degrees in 30 minutes.
Amazing. So you was talking about when it gets real cold. You've got a little bit later. We'll show everybody how you keep it heated, but you can keep it at what temperature when it's real cold outside?
We can get We can get a 50-degree plus swing with our wood boiler furnace. Then we also have some propane backups if we need a little extra than that. But a few winters ago, when the thermometer outside showed -13, we were in the 40s in here with just the wood furnace.
Wow. So tell me what we're seeing here. What's some of the different?
These are geranium baskets. Underneath are airplane plants. The other side of the greenhouse over there, asparagus ferns and lantanas. We do a lot of wave petunias. They're over in our other greenhouse. That's one of our most popular items. We do hundreds of those. And more geraniums on the ground here. We do lots of flats of flowers and berries, and herbs and vegetables. We're kind of an all-purpose greenhouse.
And where does a lot of these go? How does people use them at home?
Of course, the vegetables, go in folks' vegetable gardens, and the herbs, and we try to do a lot of those to help. We try to keep those reasonable because everybody has to eat, and we also have a lot of flowers that you can use, annual flowers that are, plant them every year, really showy, lots of blossoms, and then we also do perennials, things that you can plant them and forget them, and they'll be there for years and years. This area here is kind of what we haven't cleaned up yet. This is our houseplant section that we still have to take cuttings off of. Asparagus ferns hanging up and some lantanas. This is a new addition this year. We've got some alpine strawberries, a little smaller than your regular strawberry, but sweeter and more fragrant.
What's some tip that you give to the public
on growing
or maintaining?
One thing that I always recommend to people is is stick with what's worked for you. You'll get these official recommendations for a plant. Grow it here, grow it in this kind of soil, grow it in this kind of light. And somebody will come to me and say, well, I grew it in this place instead. And I say, if that works, then then go with it. But there's all kinds of information out there. You can Google it. You can ask your local greenhouse grower. We're always happy to help you out. But just paying attention to your plant, you can watch them and see when they're happy and when they're not happy. You learn your plants after a while. You can look at a plant and tell if it's, needing water or needing nutrients just by the way the leaves look a lot of times.
And back to showing me what you got down there.
We've got, this is a new addition over here this year is a variegated angel's trumpet. Those will have big trumpet blooms, really fragrant. That's some older airplane plants you saw on the other side over there with the younger ones. These are the mamas that we take the new plants off of. We've got some geraniums beginning to bloom over here. Another herb section on the left. And these are the giant elephant ears that'll get about 6 feet tall, and the leaves will get 3 or 4 feet long. A new batch of.
Right place for those.
This particular variety is more of a fan of shade. There's different types of elephant ears. In fact, that's more of a common name. There's alocasias and colocasias, different types, but just depends on the variety you get. This particular one would prefer to be in the shade. New peppers just coming out from our grow room, still to be transplanted. Aloe veras over here on the right. A different type of asparagus fern. We've been transplanting our perennial cups. These are plants like lamb's ear and coreopsis, silver sage, pampas grass, things that you can put in the ground and they'll return year after year.
Okay, I'm going to go back here this way. Here.
Sure.
We'll walk back down this way.
Okay.
Now, tell me, 101, there was some times that you run into, I guess it was an incident where you were somewhat hurt, but the family come in, they pitched in. pretty much kept everything going for you. You want to tell us?
Yeah, oddly enough, I've had a couple of incidents like that where I was trimming a tree and the limb knocked me out and broke a toe, and I was out for a bit. And then this spring had a couple of sprained ankles, just getting over it the first time, stepped in a hole and sprained it again. So it was a really inconvenient time, but it's been the blessing of having a big family where they've all pulled together and done the work that I couldn't do. They've been my legs when I was confined to a seat telling everybody what needed to be done. So,
you know, some people would say when it comes to you've got a big family, you and your wife has done well. Some would say that faith has nothing to do with it. But what would you? How would you answer that?
Oh, it absolutely has everything to do with it for us. We're members of First Baptist in Smithville, Tennessee, and our family, it's a huge part of our lives. We have daily Bible studies, participate in mission trips with the church. It's just a big part of our life. I don't, you know, everything else we do is because of, you know, who we are in Christ. Our heating system for the greenhouses is primarily based on an outdoor wood furnace. It's a big firebox with a water jacket around it, and it pumps water under the ground, comes up through these pipes and into these radiators, and then the big fan built in behind it pushes air over the radiators and just makes warm air to push through the greenhouse. We do keep some propane backups for extra cold days or nights when we're just going to have one night of heat needed, so we don't want to fire up the big furnace, but that's our primary heat source.
And this is the furnace out here, right?
It is. It's a Haas furnace, Haas 600. It's a 600,000 BTU. It's got a 5-foot firebox. Got a little mess in there right now that we keep the door cracked this time of year because we don't use it a whole lot on days like this, and chimney swifts will go down the chimney and try to build a nest and get stuck in the firebox. So we keep the door open so they can get out.
Yeah, I got you. And now all your wood comes from the farm? Or?
Most all of it. Typically I cut my own wood. We'll keep the damaged and dead trees cut up around the farm, any storm damage, things like that. This winter with the messed up ankle, we ended up buying some wood from a local woodcutter, but other than that, we usually produce our own. This is my daughter Sadie and my other daughter Ella, and we're putting a little bit of slow release fertilizer in the potting mix so that it feeds the plants all through the summer. You get about 4 months of fertilizer off of these, and then after that you should either top it up with some more or add some water soluble fertilizer. I use these turtle sand boxes because they're just about perfect for a bag of potting mix. Okay. All right, I'll hop up. Let's see, gotta find some pots.
And then what will she be doing now?
These are balloon flowers. They get their name from their pods more than the flower. Before they open, each flower will swell up and make a balloon-shaped pod, and it's just a nice perennial flower for the flower bed. They come in different colors. There's blues, pinks, and whites. Okay, now you can put 3 of those in there.
Now I know you've been doing this for quite a while, right? Yeah.
Both lost that one. There you go. One more. Yep, they've been big helpers for us this winter, especially like I said when I was down with my sprained ankle. And we've gotten thousands of pots potted up that I wouldn't have been able to do by myself. Thanks for visiting with us at Bain's Greenhouse and Farms today. We've really appreciated all of our customers through the years and the relationships we've made. We've got another generation coming along, and we look forward to many more years of servicing the area with all your plant needs. Remember, you can always contact us by phone at 931-743-7870, call or text. We have a website, www.bainsgreenhouse.com. You can order there or check out what we have available. And we also have a Facebook page, Bain's Greenhouse and Farms. Open here at the farm Tuesday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. at 1076 Green Road, Rock Island, Tennessee.
Hey, remember us? It's been a while, 50 pounds ago when I last saw you, but we're back on the trail. Jay Walker along with Deb Morgan. We are at the Cedar Falls Trail with our friends, Taff and Gwen. Taff is our guest cameraman today. We certainly appreciate them being here with us.
Thank you, Taff, for taking the job off of my shoulders.
You're welcome. Only for today, though.
Ah, well, that's okay. I'll take it.
And we're going to be exploring Cedar Falls, Upper Cedar and Lower Cedar, and maybe some more surprises as well. So, been a while. Good to have you back. Let's go hiking.
Let's go hiking, guys. We have 3 or 4 of our members. You know, who can over there and help him do that.
Deb, come on.
Oh, wait a second. Come on, Gwen. This is somebody we met. That it was at another park that we were in, and we're going to join everybody together for the hike. So let's go hiking. We haven't been here a while, you're right, but look at this. They finally did it. Gwen and I were just talking about how they don't pay any attention to this stuff. Look, this is great. Look at that. Yeah, and there's Mr. Streeter with the backing of his family. 380 acres, yeah. That is wonderful. We'll show you guys the remnants of one of their mills down at Upper Cedar. We didn't know about it for quite a while, and we finally noticed it, and that's where one of the mills were. And was it burned down or blown out by the flood? I don't remember.
Think it was flooded.
I do too, yeah, which happened. Well, they're in a hurry too, remember, you know, we got to get these things built.
Yeah.
So I don't know where I think the chimney was down on that end, where that tree is.
And here are the steps that led into it.
Yep. Yep.
Deb, can you come over here and talk to us?
No. What? What's about?
He was wanting to know how we met. We've been hiking together for about 7 years. This funny story, we actually hiked on the same group hike
And didn't know it.
2016, yeah, didn't know each other. We were on the same group hike up on the Fiery Gizzard.
And we hated it.
And yeah, there were
we both left early.
People here. And at one point we got to the top and we were going to go to Ravens Point, which was an extra half mile to the overlook. She had to get back home. And so she asked me, she said, will you tell the ranger that I headed on back? I said, sure. We didn't know that, I didn't know that was her. She didn't know that was me until much later.
Well, a couple of years when we finally, compared notes and everything. So
eventually, we managed to meet for a January 1st hike
through the Friends of the South Cumberland, which is a very wonderful organization. I had reached out to look for a hiking pal, and he had answered me. Poor thing. Yeah, we were both hiking alone, and I had an accident hiking alone, and could have been really bad. It wasn't, but it could have been. So I thought maybe wouldn't hurt me to have a hiking buddy. So that was my exact thoughts also. And so there were a lot of people on that hike. And it was raining.
So yeah, it was raining.
And
about 25 people on the hike, and too many, for either of us to enjoy. So
well, we remembered.
Where are we going? Left, right?
Going right.
Definitely to the right. See, that's why it says Reeder Falls to the right.
Oh, okay. So how long have you been coming this way, Jay?
I've been hiking for about 12 years now.
Wow.
Started in my 50s.
Yeah.
And, and this was one of the first hikes that I did. I think it was before I had hiking shoes or a hiking stick or a backpack or anything.
Yeah.
And I came out here and got in a thunderstorm. The trails became waterfalls, but I had a great time.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was hooked.
Oh, yeah.
I've been here many times since then.
We're up to see this. Ooh, so we can still get there, okay? She did a beautiful job. We might see Laurel today. What do you think? I hear something. I can't believe it.
We're gonna go a secret way.
Do you kick people out?
Not anymore, unless they're really good friends.
Yeah. Oh, so we are lucky then.
Yeah, you sure are.
Yeah, and we both live close enough where if we don't know where we want to go,
right,
we'll say, let's just go to Greeter. And as you can see, the show that Greeter puts on for us.
Yeah, it does. What we have, I've taken folks from the cabin, and it's been nice, but it's nicer to find people that are of like mind.
Yeah.
And y'all are as crazy as we are, so it helps.
Yeah, it does.
He's not crazy. He's perfectly normal.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Sure. That's why we're here on this spot.
Yeah. Is that a bullfrog?
I think so. Don't you think so? Yeah.
What'd you say?
I'm still drinking water. Toady?
Hold up, I'm still catching my breath.
Mm-hmm. He is too, he's just faking it. What's the reason that it quit? I already feel like it's not overdone.
Oh, guys, that was awesome, wasn't it, huh?
It was.
That was amazing.
Incredible.
What a trail.
All right. Good hike today. Beautiful day here at Greeter Falls. I want to thank Deb Morgan, also Taft Williams, Glenn Williams, for joining us. It's been a good one. We're going to sign off now. We'll see you next time when we explore another Tennessee trail.
Bye, folks. Thanks for joining us.